How many dates were in the archive book? Oh, we're back. We're back. So I was looking at the whole puzzle because I think for this room, it's crate and rate. And then I was looking at the whole puzzle, and I think the whole puzzle is if we count small gates, right dates crack 8 safes. Or 8 dates crack 8 safes. That means that the codes for the safes are dates that are mentioned. And we just left the archives in which we got a bunch of different dates. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 dates in the newspaper clippings. Or sorry, there's 6 dates in the newspaper clippings. Yeah, there's 6 dates in the newspaper clippings. So if we take the 6 dates and try them in the safes, that might work. That might work. All right. Do we want to use a special key here? I don't think we do. It's too many dead ends. Oh, okay. So we know that that's the coat check. That helps. Billiard room. Give me some gems. Or anything, really. Okay, sure. 6. Okay, 20 minus 10 times 2 is 20. 11 minus 1 is 10. Times 10 is 100. Divided by 20 is 5. 20 plus 3 is 23. Minus 13 is 10. Times 2 is 20. Divided by 4 is 5. No, I want gems, not keys. Alright, give me something. Give me something. Get a blue room? How many blue rooms go straight through? Not a lot of blue rooms go straight through. So dining room. Dining room, den. Not a lot of blue rooms, though. I think we just use a regular key. Ooh, we've got a spare room. Okay. This gets us in the door. To continue up, you must go down. Okay. I think we're stuck. I don't think we can make our way back out of the house. We don't have enough steps. We can, however, grab the letters for the dark room. The letter for the dark room. Okay, so I think we're stuck for this one. But we made a lot of progress here. Okay. This is fan and flan, so that's an L. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. I think that's what it says. I don't have all the letters. I'm missing 4 letters. But let's go up to the office and see if we can crack that safe. We have just enough steps to make it to the office safe. Okay. So, we know that one of the dates is 11/28. Okay, so clear. And then if we just start at the beginning of the archive, so 08/22. That's clear. Okay, so 08/22. All right. 01/27. Nope. 1111. Nope. 1117. Nope. Oh, 2/22. Nope. 09/02. Nope. What if we use, instead of the month, what if we use the day number? So, like August 22nd, 2285. 1885. Nope. Okay, how about January 27, 86? Nope. How about November 11, 86? Nope. How about November 17, 86? Nope. How about February 22nd, 87? My goodness, really? And then September 2nd, 87? Nope. I must be doing this wrong, right? If we count small gates, it could be right dates, or it could be 8 dates. Crack 8 safes. 8 dates. Is there a date in this room? Okay. Age dates. What if it was the date that his wife passed away? She passed away. She passed away. When did his wife pass away? Do. Just checking my notes here. Oh, I think I found it. So she passed away on the 15th of June, 1983. So 0615? Nope. We know it's a date, though. And if it follows the same pattern as the other gate, it would be month and day. Because the first gate was 11/28. I have another date that's 06/18. Nope. What about the first day I came to... What about the first day that I came to the mansion? Be 11/07. Nope. I would have thought it'd be like the day his daughter went missing. But I didn't, that wasn't it. The day his daughter reported missing was February 22nd. So that'd be like 02/22. Maybe it's the whole date? 02/22/87? Nope. Darn it, I thought I figured that out. Okay, well, we're done for that day. We've gotten the basement key again, though. We're getting the basement key more often. Grand Jigsaw House. 4 puzzle rooms. We got 7 new rooms. That's amazing. We're making a lot of progress. And we got the gemstone cavern. That's great. I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break again. And then, we'll give it another go. Give it another go. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Whew, just did a bunch of exercises again. Feels good. Okay. Let's give it another go. And we now have access to the gemstone cavern. This will be our last run of the day. Day 8. So it is... It is November 14th. Okay. Let's check out the gemstone cavern first. Since we haven't been over here yet. There's only... Oh, we have 4 permanent additions. We have all the permanent additions. Maybe there's a gas valve in the cavern here. Nice. What do we got? Here's the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavations to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls. Excuse me. So I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here. So Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now there is still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side, if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up, if the old man really wants it done. There are 2 ways over to the reservoir. Oh, and we've got another gas valve. It's 3 out of 4. Three out of 4. There was 1 in the orchard. There was 1 in the gemstone cavern. There was 1 in the... Where was the second one? The greenhouse, maybe? Or the terrace? The hovel. I think it was in the hovel. Or the root cellar. Okay. So there's a gas valve in the gemstone cavern. We still have that red envelope. And let's get the outside room. Oh, the West Bridge. This is the bridge. Is there something on the bridge? I'm not seeing any white trees. I think we have to keep going for rooms we haven't seen yet. The tomb. Whoa. The tomb. Let's go. Let's go to the tomb. Oh, cool. Okay. Some digging spots. There's a couple of candles to light. More candles to light. Wait a second. I'm fairly certain that she holds it upright. This is the riding crop lady. Oh no, I don't know which ones hold it upright and which ones don't. Might have to check the chapel. Yo, this is so cool. Oh, this is telling you which candles are lit, maybe? Or which candles to light. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it? Dead end, in red and underlined. Or is it? The scepter girl, I think, has her scepter down. Fairly certain she has her scepter down. Ooh, is a coffin? Yo, this is so cool. This is such a big room. This one is definitely down. But that being said, like, I don't even know if I'm supposed to follow the pictures in the chapel or what. This is the baker. That one's up. I think you must have to make sure that they match the ones in the chapel. This one's down. This one is down. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Ooh, flowers. Only open in the event of my death. Simon, so here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break, and I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. Wow, that's deep. There is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk. A perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric, and to, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps. As is tradition, Herbert S. Sinclair. I thought he was going to say, don't bury yourself here. But then he buried himself. He said to bury yourself here. Can I pick up a candle? No? This is definitely a secret door. I see it. I see the secret door. It's gotta be a secret door. But I think I either have to make sure all the angels are in the right position, or light all the candles, or both. Okay. We got 2 new rooms already. Get our allowance. Oh, the reading nook. Let's do it. Get the library. Ooh, we got a coupon book. All right. So this is library 3rd visit. Kimberly Thompson. Drafting Strategy Volume 3. The Potential Within by the editor. Contents. Okay. The potential within. We all start as an empty floor plan. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you are staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Okay. Gems, gems, gems. Every architect needs them. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree on one guiding principle. Have gems while drafting. Okay. Have gems while drafting. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need when opening a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Readers submitted gem strats. Make sure you check for gems in the room you are in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I try to only spend them if I really need a room. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Don't pass up wine cellar, even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. Planning your house. When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north and ignoring the many unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall and rooms of the early ranks. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had only been found earlier in the day. True. Okay. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you are leaving lots of unopened doors on the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. Top drafting combos. 5 combos you won't want to miss. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft cloister before terrace, you will be down 3 gems. But if you draft them in the reverse order, cloister would be free. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step. But determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chances of success. Yeah, so we already know about like office and conference room, nursery and bunk room, foyer into great hall. I don't think I've been into foyer yet. Or terrace into cloister. Attic into workshop. Okay. Making a connection. 2-pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in your house. Turns lights off to prevent step loss. Other examples of connectivity. Her ladyship's chamber. One of the more simple examples, her ladyship's chamber, has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. Okay. Her ladyship's chamber. That's a room I haven't seen yet. The boiler room connects ducts from room to room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. Okay. Boiler room to the lab. We already did that one. The garage. I already know about that one. The laundry room. The pump room. That's what the one that we really want. And the furnace. Okay, so laundry room, pump room, and furnace. Speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level throughout rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, and kitchen, and several other features located outside of the main house. Tips and tricks. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, the bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in a servant's quarters. Cool. Each time you solve a puzzle in billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. Okay. So we didn't get the last one. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that will be the case the next time you draft it. The day after drafting freezer, it enters an automated cool-down refreezing cycle, during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. If you are stuck and don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it is smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across. And there is a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. Even if you do not think the rooms seem very useful, they may still hold useful clues and information that may help you on your journey. Word from the editor. Although with this volume, we have provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring artists know that there truly is no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room. Each builder has his own favorite tool, and thus each player in turn will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world or keep to themselves. Whatever strategy you employ, we wish you best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dream. Thanks for that, library. Appreciate you. Yeah. So something I don't normally do is stick to the first ranks early on. Will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Freeze your accounts. The attic. Well, darn, we can't use the attic. Not yet, anyways. Let's use the observatory. Diamondus Minor. Did it give me the gem? I think it did, right? I think it gave it to me. I just want to see... Yeah, we have an empty spot on rank 5, 6, 8, and 9. Hallway. Should we get the closet? Closet could be helpful. I like it. Let's get the closet. A sledgehammer and a die. Okay. So it's either den... Oh, hey, O-Flipper. Water and stretch break. Oh, yep, sorry. Forgot to turn that on. Off. It's been up for 20 minutes. I'm so silly. Thank you for saying something. Should we go to security or should we go to the den? I think we should go to the den first. How are you doing? Ooh, there's also some candles here. I think I should make a note of, like, which room has candles in it. I'm gonna do that. The den has candles. How do I make that thing that lights candles? Can't remember. But I did write it down. The magnifying glass and the metal detector. Okay, so I have... Okay, so magnifying glass and metal detector. We have to make those two. It makes 0 sense to you? So, do you want me to explain it? The idea is to get to the 46th room. But the problem is there's only 45 rooms in the house. And each time you solve a puzzle, like, you get a little bit more progress. So you can see on the right-hand side, it says permanent additions, the West Gate Path, the Gemstone Cavern, the Apple Orchard, the Blackbridge Grotto. In order to get all of those, I had to solve a puzzle. And all of those things give me a slight advantage at the beginning of each time I try. And the map changes every time you start. So every time you try, it's like a roguelike, right? Every time you try, it's different. But you try to make a little bit of meta progress each time. So I just recently got the Gemstone Cavern. In order to do that, I needed to find 2 halves of a single puzzle solution. Let's go with the pantry. So every time you get to a door, you can choose between 3 rooms. And at the top left, you can see I have 51 steps. That's how many rooms I can enter. So if I run out of steps, then the run is over. So if I go to this door, now I can choose which room to go to next. Of these 3, and they're randomly decided. So sometimes you can get like a whole bunch of True Fear and Forsaken Souls. Are those 2 different games? Or I think I've heard Forsaken Souls before. And you can also re-roll if you have a die. You can re-roll the things. Greater chance of finding green rooms. I think we want to go with the veranda. I haven't been to the veranda. Let's go with the veranda. It's 1 title. True Fear, Forsaken Souls. Okay. Thanks for the recommendation. Is it another spooky game? I don't usually play spooky games. They're too spooky for me. But I like watching videos of people describing the story. Oh, got a trunk. We can smash trunks open for free. This is the secret garden key. I don't know if I need to get to the secret garden, but sure. The veranda. Anything else on the veranda? Nope. Okay, that's fine. It's a unique game. I do like unique games. Everything in True Fear is a still image. Oh, cool. Is it like a point-and-click adventure? I think I'm gonna go with the storeroom. Okay, point-and-click adventure. Nice. I haven't played one of those in a while, but I did just recently finish a game off stream. I recorded it, but I didn't stream it. Called Pathologic 2, and it's a pretty spooky game. I never thought I would ever finish it because it goes against everything I've learned in games. So it was a huge challenge for me to finish that game, but I did it. So yeah, with puzzles you interact with. Nice. Yeah, that sounds really cool. I like mysteries more than a point and click adventure. I love a mystery. So if there's a mystery involved, I'm interested. One of my favorite shows growing up was Scooby-Doo. So, it's either chapel or tunnel. I think we want to go chapel. It's just unfortunate that we're going to lose some gold. However, now we know what the angels look like. Okay, so let me write down the chapel. So let's start with number 1. Where's number 1? Number 2. Number 1. Number 1 is with the gardening hoe, and it is in the lower position. And then number 2, are they all in the lower position now that I look at it? Yeah, they're all in the lower position. Oh, man. Or maybe not. Some of them are up by the head. They're not, yeah, okay. They're not all the same. Okay, so number 2 and 3 are in the lower position. 2 is the baker. Lower. 3 is the pitchfork. Lower. 4 is the chimney sweep. I think that's the lower. Or the duster. Six is the riding crop. And that's the lower position. 7, she's holding it up. That's the scepter. Upper position. And number 5 is the lower position. That's the broom. So they're all lower except number 7. Oh, look at all these coins. Don't mind if I do. Well, this is a bummer. I think we'll have to redraw. Okay, we can do kitchen or spare room. We shouldn't do the parlor. Let's do the spare room. Try to stay in the low ranks for now. Collect as many keys and gems and stuff as we can. Bedroom, lavatory, and nursery. Ah, they're all dead ends. Well, I guess that's it. They're all dead ends. I was doing what the thing told me to do, and then I got all dead ends. That's okay. I should have not used my dice on the last one. Still, we can go back to the tomb. Is this the right way? No. We can go back to the tomb. And we can try to figure out this angel puzzle. We didn't make it very far this time, but that's okay. We got a couple of new rooms at the very least. Okay, so... was there a trunk in here? Can't remember. Alright, so the chimney sweeping one... they're all going down. Pretty sure all of them go down, except for the scepter one. Oh my gosh, look at all this gold. This is the scepter one. This one we lift up. How many have I hit? 1, 2, 3. Four. 5. 6 and 7. Well, that's the correct ones that I thought. Maybe I have to make them all go up. Okay, let's switch them all to the up position then. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all of them in the up position. It doesn't do anything. All right. All of them in the down position then. 1, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. And 7. Nope, nothing happened. Man. Okay. Call it a day, I suppose. We did get a little bit of extra information there. We got 2 new rooms. I'm gonna do one more, because that one wasn't very long. Day 9. Okay, and let's go to the outside room. Okay, so special floor plans now cost steps instead of coins. Or gems, I mean. That's a really good one, honestly. But I think I'm going to do the trading post, because I haven't been here yet. Ooh, dynamite? A little too dangerous to pick up. What is this? I don't understand. Whoa. That, like, resets it. Okay, I think the idea is to put the yellow squares on each end, on each corner. I think that's the idea. I don't know how to move this around, though. Oh, okay. Oh my god, my goodness. I don't know why that moves. Oh my gosh. That's not what I wanted to click. Okay. Oh, okay. I did it somehow. What do we got? An allowance token. Your allowance has been increased permanently by 2 coins. Awesome. I wasn't really sure what I was doing there, but we got it. Cool. You have no items to trade. Select an item to trade. You're right. I don't have any items to trade. However, I did increase my allowance, so that's something. And I did it before I picked up my allowance. So I have 4. Okay. I'm gonna focus on gems. I'm gonna try to get a bunch of gems. Okay. Every box contains gems, so that's a lie. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. The statements on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. Every box is black. Okay, so this box contains gems. Okay. We could get items at the closet. Let's go to the commissary, because I don't want to add a dead end. Do we... Ooh, a salt shaker. A salt shaker. I don't know what the salt shaker's for yet. The reading nook. Let's do it. Let's get the reading nook. And then we can get the library. Get a key. Can also get another book. Let's get let's get the history of Arindia? I don't know. No, let's get Swimbird by Marion Marigold, which is our mom. So, yeah, let's get our mom's book first. A drafting studio? What is that? A ballroom? What is that? Whenever you enter ballroom, set your gems to 2 gems. That's amazing. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool. Well, heck yeah. How am I getting so lucky on these? Yeah, get the drafting studio. What is this? A very detailed paper model of a safe. Can I, like, spin it around? This is the... Oh my gosh, what room is this called? That is the study. If I had the magnifying glass, I bet I could tell what the code is on that. On that study safe. What's this? The Great Hall. Partitioning plan. For Sunday, November 15th. That's today. Yeah, that's today. So... we know which room the lever is in, and then those two rooms are the correct doors. Okay, good to know. Oh, this is volume 1. Okay. The drafting spectrum. Blueprints are more than just blue. It should come as no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. And while it is true most architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper, it is not the only color on which floor plans are drafted. Excuse me. In fact, originally, they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Horus, was decidedly more difficult to affix an architect's revision edits to, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement as it had no political ties to any other realms. By the Fourth Era, all floor plans were being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation, and the use of colored prints eventually became popular, with engineers to as the heart of the home, and with good reason. It is the place where people can rest to as the heart of the home, and with good reason. It is the place where people pick up their feet for a bit of and recharge their batteries. Architects always use violet-bordered floor plans for bedrooms, and the comforting purple hues encountered while drafting will usually let a weary traveler know they have found a room in which they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilize bedroom strategies if they are the type who love to explore and backtrack frequently. Having an excess of steps usually affords bedroom enthusiasts the mobility to be more carefree with their plans for the day. Average number of doors, 1 to 2. Extra items are likely. Okay, so bedrooms. Items likely. 1 to 2 doors. Synergies, the sleeping mask, the nursery, the servants' quarters. Indoor verdure. Green rooms are a wonderful way to bring the outdoors inside and provide a breath of fresh air for the home. The abundance of plant life, rich soil, and natural resources in these spaces makes them extremely appealing for architects who enjoy gardening and open spaces. These floor plans are extremely synergistic and strategies centered around green will often involve drafting as many of this color as possible. The more green rooms you are able to draft in your house, the more powerful their effects will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than other types of rooms to contain piles of dirt for digging. Okay, green. You've got items often. 2 to 3 doors. Synergies, a watering can. Okay, okay. Haven't seen a watering can yet. Orange passage. If the bedroom is the heart of the home, then hallways are the arteries, serving as diverging paths that branch out to connect different parts of the house and lead visitors to their intended destination. While these orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them, they are a vital component of any house. The numerous doors found in each hall provide the means to add more rooms to your house, and the more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for the architect who prefers more rooms and flexible options for expansion over pure resources. So hallways rarely have items, but they have 3 to 4 doors. A hall pass. Golden trim. Shops are an essential part of any large estate, providing a convenient place for the staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave the property. Including at least one of these floor plans in your house will provide you with an outlet for any coins that are found during the day. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand the range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with shades of gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement in the shopping experience. Whether it's a quick snack or a high-end fashion item, having a well-placed shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life for the entire household. Okay. 2 doors. Never free items. Synergies with the vault. Negative space. Red rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing a small element of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they also offer the potential for substantial returns, as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. Lots of doors. Tomato soup. Synergies, skilled players. And the shelter. Vexation. Prismatic rooms. You may on rare occasions notice some floor plans that have more than one color in their design. These rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colors. For example, a floor plan with a violet and gold border would be best described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor of greenery and plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in this volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for having a nursery as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. Word from the editor. As we reach the end of this volume of drafting strategy, we hope you have found valuable insight on all colors and ideas of daring merit. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Some wield it to express their own creativity, some hoist it up as a display of their own power. Some use it to calculate great sums, but all of us want to find a color we can call our own. Very nice. I think that's the room I'm in right now, yeah. Okay, we don't need that. Okay. Let's add a room permanently. In the drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Tomorrow, you will start with 1 key for each tomorrow room you draft today. A dovecote. When you draw a dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. Interesting. Each time you enter dormitory after drafting a something room, gain 10 steps. I think I'm going to go with Dovecote. A towering loft serving home to many feathered locals of Mount Holly. As a devout birdwatcher and amateur ornithologist, Mary had petitioned her uncle for many years for this to be built on the estate. Access to Mount Holly's clock tower has always been heavily restricted. Time is sacred, and any tampering of the estate's governing timepiece has never been risked. These small sleeping quarters, devoid of frills and distractions, access to Mount Holly's clock tower has always been heavily restricted. Time is sacred, and any tampering of the estate's governing timepiece has never been risked. November. Oh, yeah. Day 1 is November 7th. Oh, I think we lost our connection, but we're back now. Good. We already figured out which one is day 1, so that's cool. Thank you. We also know that the Great Hall opens directly on the sides today. Observatory. Or should we get storeroom or den? I think we'll go with the den. I think the den is a good choice here. And we want to go this way. A corridor, a pantry, or a courtyard. I think we'll go with the courtyard. It costs a gem, but it gives us 2 gems. We get a sledgehammer, okay. No shovel today, unfortunate. Okay. Security, I guess, is where we're going. Oh, get some money. Thank you. Keycard system. We'll put it on low. And offline mode will be unlocked. Let's check our inventory, actually. Nothing. Okay. Okay, let's go here. The closet is interesting. Observatory is also interesting. I do have a sledgehammer that I can take to the trading post. I'd say observatory. We'll just keep getting more stars. More stars, better. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. All right. Boudoir. The closet. Pantry. I kind of want to go for the closet. Let's go for the closet. Ooh, we get a key card. That's huge. That's huge. So now we can go here. And let's turn our keycard system up to high level security. That'll mean that there are 5 to 6 keycard doors. Also, before we keep moving, I'm gonna go check the trading post. Maybe we can trade for a shovel, perhaps? Ooh, there's a shovel right here. I don't know what the salt shaker is for. Should we get a salt shaker? I don't know what it does. There's also a compass. I think we'll get the shovel. And I'm gonna still go to the trading post. Maybe I should have got the salt shaker so that I could possibly trade it for a shovel. I would like to trade the sledgehammer for the compass. The key card for the lucky rabbit's foot, or the shovel for the coin purse. No, I don't want any of those things. The compass. What is the compass? The shovel plus the compass makes the dowsing rod. Let's trade for the compass. Okay, trade the compass for the salt shaker? Sure. Ooh, okay, okay. I want to see what the salt shaker does first. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra step. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna trade it for the magnifying glass 100%. That's incredible. So I just traded a sledgehammer for a compass, then a salt shaker, then a magnifying glass. And now we can go back to the drafting studio. And now I can use the magnifying glass What am I supposed to do here? No. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I'm gonna try all these archive dates. So, clear. 08/22. Clear. 01/27. 11/11. 11/17. Okay. 02/22. 09/02. Nope. Nope. That is another safe, though. So... the drafting studio... has a safe. And then day 1, maybe it's day 1. 11:07? Nope. So... gosh. Okay, that is an extra safe. Let's go to the courtyard. We can dig some stuff up now. A turnip. A coin. Okay. We definitely don't want the archives. Let's go for the laboratory. Is there any items here? Oh, right. Kimberly Thompson is the tech. I remember. What does that say? I don't know. We don't need this anymore. Yeah, plus it doesn't have any power. Oh. Sure. Lockpick? Okay. Oh, I went the wrong way. Darn it. The chapel, the dark room, or the kitchen. I think we can do the dark room. Because I don't really mind if the power goes out. Let's just pick this one. Sure. Storeroom. Okay, perfect. Got a key card door. Awesome. Ugh. Let's pick this one. The boiler room. Awesome. Now I need to get the pool. Just gonna check around for any items. Yep, there's a dig spot. Points. Any other items? Oh, there's another dig spot. Now we have to look for the pool and then connect the pump room to the boiler room. I definitely don't want the archives. I also don't want the Great Hall or the passageway. Maybe I do grab the Great Hall? It's not great, though. Let's get the Great Hall. Whoa, the foundation does not reset each day. What? How does it not reset each day? And the rotunda can rotate. We're definitely going to the foundation. What is this? There's stuff to dig, and I'm in the middle of the house. An old tin can. Oh my gosh. There's a way down. Oh, I guess I should probably take the escalator instead of just jumping down the thing. An old shoe. Now I'm like, should I go back to the trading post again? Because I have all these items. Oh. Never mind. They don't show up in my inventory, though. Can I go this way? No. How do I get that to go down? It does not reset, though. I need the pool. Give me the pool. Kitchen. Let's redraw. These suck. Spare bedroom, guest bedroom, cloister, or spare room, guest bedroom. Man, I guess we'll do the guest bedroom. That'll give us another gem. Are there any rooms we need here? Technically, yes, but it's not that important. Let's see. I'm like really... I don't want to draft from the boiler room unless I've got like the pool or something. The wine cellar. I'll do the wine cellar. That's fine. Okay. The only option left is from the boiler room. So, we might as well... flip this, activate, and we'll send it that way. Okay. The greenhouse. Dining room. I think we have to redraw, like, the office. We need the East Wing Hall or the spare room. Might as well do the East Wing Hall. It's only available on the East Wing, so... Oh, and it's just locked. Well, that sucks. That's the end of the day. What a bummer. Oh, actually, not quite over. We can go buy some... We can go buy some keys. That's an option. Oh, there's no keys. I'm just gonna buy everything. And then let's go to the trading post, see if we can get lucky. And trade for something that gets us out of this situation. Oh, there's a key. Key card for Lucky Rabbit's Foot. A shovel for a coin burst. Salt shaker for a battery pack. What does a battery pack do? Compass for a coin purse. Let's definitely get the battery pack. What does the battery pack do? Provides juice to contraptions made in the workshop. Oh, okay. So a battery pack plus a shovel plus a compass might make something cool. I see, I see. I'm gonna get rid of the shovel. Salt shaker, I don't care about the salt shaker. I'll get a key. And... salt shaker. I'll get a key. Magnifying glass, we'll get another key. We're almost out of steps, but at least we're not done. Okay, so we go up through the foundation. Don't know how to activate that thing. Ay, ay, ay. We have to go veranda. Give me some food. We get another shovel. Give me a turnip. Deposit box key. Pebbles. Okay. Foyer. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Ooh, we can buy some food. Okay, we're still in it. Oh, actually we can't. We don't have any money. Darn it. I'm still gonna play again. I'm gonna do another one. Like, I'm not getting very far. But I'm trying to do what they want me to do. Like, spend more time in the first, like, 3 ranks. We got 3 new rooms, though. But yeah, I'm trying to spend more time in the first 3 ranks. Day 10. I lost a lot of steps that time because I was running back and forth to the trading post. And then we got fairly unlucky. Let's get the tool shed. Let's get the tool shed. Ooh, we get metal detector. And a watering can? The first time you enter each green room, use 1 water to gain 1 gem. Okay. And that's one of the things we need to make the candle lighter. Magnifying glass plus metal detector. Okay. 4 coins allowance. And the foundation is still there. Awesome. Hallway? Where is this thing? Oh, on the floor. Okay. Ooh, get the office really early. I think we're gonna do the storeroom instead. Or should we do the bedroom? I think let's do the storeroom. Sure, let's do the bedroom. No items here today. Ooh, the reading nook. But we won't be able to get the library. Let's take the parlor. Okay. The box next to this box is true. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. So that's a lie. A box next to this box is true. Well, that means that's a lie. A box next to this box contains gems. Wait. So the gems are right here. Okay. Ooh, now we can get the reading nook. Magnifying glass. Heck yeah. Now I can make that glass burning thingy. If we find a workshop. Oh. Well, we can't even draft the library because it would end up being a dead end, so... Let's go to the pantry. Ooh, an aquarium. Yep, we're going to the aquarium. Ooh. Ooh, broken lever. I think this is, like, great. We already have a metal detector and a broken lever. Magnifying glass. Watering can. We're doing great. Let's do walk-in closet. We don't see this one very often. Ooh, a compass. A coin purse. And a gem. Okay. I don't have a shovel. Okay. Commissary, spare room, chapel. Let's do commissary. What do we got? A gem, a salt shaker. Why are keys so expensive? Buy a bunch of gems. Leads you to a room of a color of your choice. Yeah, let's do this. I can't pick a blue one, unfortunately. Let's pick the green one. Another aquarium? Why is the special cost bypassed? Weird. Let's go to the cloister then. How do I get over there? Okay, so the one that's in the middle is Orinda. And that's the one with the scepter. Spare room, closet, or observatory. Let's do spare room. I like the patio, actually. Let's do the drawing room first. Security room. Chapel. A corridor. Let's redraw. Courtyard. Sure. Take the courtyard, I suppose. Ooh, we get the shovel. Nothing buried. A coin. We have a lot of items this time around. This is a great start. The drawing room. The garage, the corridor, the west wing hall. Redraw. Closet, laboratory. Or coat check. Laboratory, I guess? I think the last time I was in the laboratory, I forgot to use the terminal. I just remembered that. Okay. For each bedroom you draft after your second, gain a star. Ooh. Each time you find some trash while digging, whenever you draft a hallway from another hallway, each time you draft a bedroom after your second, gain a star. What? After my second. Okay, so I already have 2 bedrooms, so I can get a whole bunch of stars? Or we can set our dice to 2. Let's set our dice to 2. It's like short-term versus long-term. We'll take the short-term benefit. Well, that sucks. I think we do passageway. Whoa, what up? That's so cool. The opposite side of the foundation. Heck yeah. Okay. I wasn't even thinking about that. Okay. Let's go down there. Oh, and we have this dig spot. Although I don't know how to dig. I don't know how to dig in that spot. How do I dig in that spot? Fine, whatever. Yo, what's down here? The basement? That's the basement door! Awesome. Foundation underground. An upgrade disc. Why is there stage and sage? Why is there paintings down here? 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's already, yes, it is T. We already know that one. Elevator key card. The elevator call button is locked by electronic key cord. The basement door. Oh my gosh, we found the basement door. Incredible. Okay, we found the basement door. That's huge. That's huge. Also, there's dig spot that I forgot about. Is there 2 dig spots or just 1? There's 2. An old chute. Okay. So, we need to make it to the antechamber. This time for sure. A library. I'll take the library. I'm not sure why a metal detector finds... Oh. Gems. Maybe it doesn't find gems. Swimbird. Okay, library. This is the 6th time I've got the library, I think. July 2nd, 85. Herbert S. July 12th, 85. Mrs. Peterson. November 1st, 85. Mrs. Peterson again. December 24th, 85. Simon. This is not me, Simon. This is Herbert's brother, Simon. January 26th, 86. Mrs. Peterson again. April 1st, 86. Anne Babbage. March 2nd, 87, or, yeah, 87. Detective Bon Margle. And then today it's me. Swimbird by Ruffington Red Publishing, 1985. Ruffington Red Publishing. Swimbird. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird. Diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do. There is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. You are not seabird, you are not swimbird. You are a friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams and the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. That's so sad. Yeah, there's a lot of themes in this game about, you know, giving up on your dreams because it's what the majority wants you to do. That's awesome. That's a beautiful book. Ooh. An attic. Let's do it. Let's go to the attic. Ooh, plus the secret garden key. Lockpick kit. Coupon book. That looks like, with the handlebar mustache, that looks like the Baron Thomas. So this would be Simon, and this would be Herbert. He's pointing down across. Yeah, to where the door is, I think. What's this? What's that supposed to mean? Is it treasure? There's a treasure right here. Okay. That's on the 5th rank. A treasure map. Safety deposit box key. Safe deposit box key. I know there's a note there. Ooh, okay, what's this? What is this supposed to mean? Is this a picture of the security room? Maybe? That's a pretty hidden little note there. Okay, what does this say? Dear Miss Marigold, April 12th. Dear Miss Marigold, thank you so much for giving your editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalog, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you. Otherwise, it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Yanders. Editor. So that is... Where did I write it down? Here. So Marigold drops publisher November 17th, 86. But this is April 11th. Or no, this is April 12th. Children's Book Department, 205 Concetta Court, 02117-2765. Change the ending to political. Yes. I think I was aware of that already. Okay, we just got a whole bunch of stuff. Well, they're all dead ends, so we might as well... Maid Chamber's pretty bad, though. Let's get the closet. And a sledgehammer. Okay. You have, like, literally every item. Alrighty. Okay. The boiler room. Well, the boiler room is good. I think we'll do the boiler room. So that we can head to the left. A key. Great. Awesome. Amazing. And we want to send it that way. Okay, the security room. The dark room. Let's just do the dark room, I guess. What? I'm literally sending power here. You're kidding me. Oh, man. We hit a dead end, but we did get the furnace. I don't think I had a way around that. I picked the dark room thinking... Oh, nice. What is this? That's it? Just makes me a key? That's kind of terrible, actually. Well, we did learn something, at least. I don't think there's a way to progress any further. Dang it. We're getting stuck at, like, stupid dead ends. Though we are making progress. But, like, look at all these items. Like... At least we can use this upgrade disc. Which one are we getting to upgrade? The closet. Okay. The hallway closet. 1 extra item if drafted adjoined to a hallway. A bedroom closet. 2 extra items if drafted adjoined to a bedroom. An empty closet. 4 items if drafted adjoined to a red room. What's the most often good thing? The hallway closet. However, this turns it into a red room. We're not going to do the empty closet. It's between the bedroom and the hallway. I think we're going to just do the hallway. The safest upgrade. Did we get anything else? Man, we were so set up, too. I'm gonna go outside, because we still have, like, a bunch of steps. I'm gonna go to the gemstone cavern, I think. Like, the chances of getting a furnace are so low. It's a rare draft room. Salt shaker, gem. Yeah, I just, like, there's no way. There's no way to get anywhere. A turnip. Awesome. I just got screwed up by the dark room into furnace. What a bummer. I keep finding the boiler room, but, like, I need to find the pool and the pump room and the boiler room. What if can I take this out? I was, like, so prepared. I have, like, almost every item. But it doesn't get me anywhere. I definitely should have gone the maid's chamber instead of the closet. That was like the biggest mistake. Okay. We'll have to call it a day. Okay, and that'll be it for the stream today. Thank you so much for joining me. Apologies for the disconnections, but yeah, we're doing our best. We get a new modem tomorrow. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. We did get a couple new clues to look at, and I'm going to continue rewriting my notes so that I'm better at finding my notes about specific things. And thank you very much. Have a great night, everybody.